Yep, sorry.
Good evening, Representative Krafik. Thanks for coming tonight. Appreciate your time here.
Well, thanks for
I
coming.
never have quite figured out if it's Krafik or Krafik. And you always said, however you do it, just spell it right and I'm fine with it.
I can answer to a lot of different things, trust me, especially lately.
My name is Tim Burkhart. I'm the director of the Seven County Senior Federation. We're based here in Mora. We've been in operation since 1973, serving the needs of seniors. We have 1,600 plus members in the region, so we do address those needs. Social Security and Medicare are certainly right at the forefront of all of that.
Yep.
So these are not new conversations that we're hearing about here. We discuss them to the nth degree, and we look at all kinds of solutions. And I guess I'm hoping that that'll be part of the deliberations in Congress, that all possible solutions to solving the Social Security crunch, even though it's longer out there than the Medicare crunch, as you've laid out in your graph. I think part of what brings this to the forefront, at least on the Medicare side right now, I look around the room, and I'm not the oldest one here, but I'm not the youngest either, and I think there's a lot of Medicare Part D people in here who are now in the middle of open enrollment. Open enrollment is our inside joke is Medicare Part D. The D stands for disaster. It was a mess when it was created. It was created for access online, and seniors and online in 2003 didn't make any sense. So nonprofits like ourselves found a way to let people access this program, get into it, and access it. Unfortunately, we've seen that there's a significant amount of waste in the system.
Yes.
In Medicare Part D. The program originally was going to cost $650 billion. It's less than that now. But we're hoping that the Medicare Part D is not an indicator of how Medicare is going to head down the road, and that's the privatization side. I think that's the wrong way to go. I think a voucher system for Medicare is a big mistake. It'll turn more costly. It'll give people less care than they really deserve, and they'll certainly have more out-of-pocket costs than that. And I'm hoping that we're learning a lesson by what Medicare Part D has taught us. It's very cumbersome, and it really isn't serving the needs of the seniors. 12% of the seniors who actually signed up for Medicare Part D received substantial help. These are the dual eligibles. Another percent in the mid-20s got some help. Then there's a big chunk in the middle, 25, 30%, they're no better off, and the rest, another 20, 30%, they were worse off. So Medicare Part D taught us a lesson. I'm hoping it teaches Congress a lesson. My last thought, and it's not a question, you can go to that. I was wishing and hoping that, I was in the newspaper business for a number of years, and they always taught you, you put the representative's name, or the congressman's name, and the senator's name, and right after the name you put a big D, or you put a big R in the city. I think they should change that. Representative John Smith, A-R, or A-D, standing for American, because we're all on this planet, we're all living in this country, and we're all part of the same process that we're trying to fix.
I can't agree with you more. I actually applaud you. I would just like to see my name up there and say Minnesota 8, because I represent everybody in the 8th District of Minnesota. When I take my little card out, this is my voting card right there. This is what I put in the slot, and when I vote, I put that in the vote, and I ask myself 3 questions. I say, is it good for the 8th? Is it good for Minnesota? Is it good for the country? And that's how I vote. I represent everyone in the 8th District of Minnesota. And that is my prime purpose, is to represent everyone as best to my abilities as I can. To address some of your issues you were talking about, there are $60 billion in fraud in Medicare. That accounts for that's $1,000 for every household within the United States. $60 billion in fraud. In regards to you were talking about vouchers, we have never proposed vouchers. The only thing that we have proposed for solving Medicare is a subsidy system. And what is very similar to what the Clinton administration came out with under Alice Rivlin, who was the director of OMB. We had actually implemented her program back under the Clinton administration, we probably wouldn't be here today. But what it is, it's a program where seniors, if you're, again, but this only pertains to those that are 55 years and younger. If you're 55 years and older, nothing changes for you. If you're 54 years and younger, like I said, like myself, the proposal was, were we able to get it fixed, please? Okay, that's right. If you're 54 years and younger, this program, you'd be able to pick an insurance, it's very similar to a federal program. You'll be able to pick an insurance that's right for you. Whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're still married, you know, if you need different kind of services. So you pick an insurance that is right for you and fits your needs. Now, in addition to that, it's means tested. Meaning if you're the Warren Buffetts of the world, guess what? You're probably not going to get a subsidy. But if you are chronically ill, or if you're indigent, you will probably get fully subsidized. That's yet to be determined, but that has to go through the committee. But that was our proposal on how to protect Medicare. And I had a graph that would show you the difference between the savings cost. It's about a 38% savings cost of what we actually have today for Medicare. So, and that was actually under the Clinton administration with, like I said, a woman by the name of Alice Rivlin. So we have to do something again, if we do, or else we will have nothing for our current seniors, because it would probably affect people that are Medicare right now in this room that are on Medicare in 2020. It will affect you unless we do something.